Hello, everybody. This is Julie D. from NordoniaHills.news, and this is Jabbering with Julie on August 1st, part 2. So, I don't know what happened. I was using a new program and it didn't work. So, I was recording live and it stopped. So, I'm just going to continue where I was when it went wonky, and we'll figure the rest out later. Isn't this fun? Anyways, when it went wonky on me and it stopped, I was talking about the corn stand and these lovely ladies. So isn't it crazy? So anyways, I stopped at the corn stand and these ladies were just so wonderful. I actually did a live video. I don't know if you saw it the other day, and they were just so sweet. I will post a link to that video in the description on this show. But anyways, they've been operating, well, especially Marilyn Polson has been operating this stand for either her family for 68 years, and her husband used to run it with her, but he passed 7 years ago. But she has a friend helping her, and I guess her friend's been helping her for more than 10 years. Wow, I'm really having the I'm really having the gremlins today. All right, I can't even operate my old program anymore. So this is Marilyn and her guard dog, and her guard dog lets people know when people arrive, because they could come from, as you know, if you watch the video, people can arrive in golf carts and, on foot, so many different ways. So there's the guard dog. And then here's her friend that helps her. And this is the Corn Queen. She's self-appointed, herself as Corn Queen, and she will like any kids that come up, she will actually say that you are not a princess or you're not a prince, and she is just the bee's knees. So of course I did buy corn from them. That was the only stipulation. She's like, well, I will go on video if you buy corn, and I did. So hopefully you will as well. If you're looking for corn, they're open Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays from 11 a.m. until they sell out. She said the other day they sold out at 2, but they usually like to be out of there by 4. It just depends on that. And they're going to be operating the stand through Labor Day. And I'm all out of sorts now with my notes. In case you missed where they're located, they're on Route 82 in Sagamore Hills near Chafee Road. Rain or shine. All right, moving right along because I have a lot of stuff to talk about. And so let's see what else. All right, so this is my week 3 report of the Walmart reconstruction, remodeling, whatever you want to call it. They're revamping pretty near the most of the store. So this area that you're seeing here is they've cleared out a lot of the shelving near the pharmacy, and it's over near the home and garden section, and eventually the pharmacy will be moving there as well. So if you're in there looking for something, they already have the deodorant and a lot of the things that were around the pharmacy. They already have that over on the other side of the store, and that's where you will find it going forward. So I'm going to try to report on you every week if there's any major shakeups there. I just, it's kind of like every time I go there, you never know what you're going to get, like a box of chocolates. All right, so I just want to let you know, Taco Mexicanos has come back on board as an advertiser. Yay! And I'm going to be reporting on NordoniaHills.news a lot of different specials that they have. And one of my favorite specials that they have is Taco Tuesday. And the special goes all day. It's not just a lunch thing, which is the other thing I like about it. Certain tacos that you get are $1. So again, we'll be putting out stuff, pretty much every day, because they have a lot of specials going on there. And I know that, nowadays you really got to watch your wallet. So anyways, Taco Mexicanos. So while we're on the restaurant theme, I talked about this a while ago, but there is a new restaurant moving into Northfield Village. And I was driving by and I saw that they got their sign up. The restaurant's called 12 Chairs. It's going to be a restaurant and banquet hall. And from what I understand, they're totally revamping the inside. So that is very I get excited about new businesses, especially new restaurants. Anyways, if you don't know where this is located, it's actually in Northfield Village in the same plaza that has Peppers. And this specific location used to be the Wing Warehouse. And so anyways, I don't know when they're opening, but the sign is a good sign. So it's a sign that they're going to be opening. Yes, it's a sign of progress. Multiple signs, with just one. All right, so we're kind of in a theme here with remodeling and construction. So I do have a project to talk about. Like I was saying last week, if you watched the show last week, there's lots of projects going on around town. And here's another one. I told you there's a lot going on in Northfield Center. So this building here, you might not recognize it because you may not see this angle of it, but it is located right behind the CVS and Northfield Center. So this side right here goes out to Brandywine Road. And then, well, I can kind of show you where it's located. So they're going to be doing some major construction to the whole building because I guess there's foundation issues. So let's see what we got here to show you. You may not be able to see this real well. Let's see if I can read this right. So all the way over here is the existing structure, and here is the proposed. Now, I must say these plans are preliminary, so they might have changed. But you can see this is the road here. This is the Brandywine Road, and they had the garages in the back, and so I guess they're going to be different. And we'll give you more information on that project. But it looks like they're going to be adding parking in the front instead of on the side, like over here. Parking is on the side. It's going to be more parking in the front. And it just, looks like there's going to be some changes. So we will update you on it. And this shows the location of where it is. It's right here, Brandywine Road. And right here is CVS. And then behind it is Old Aid. So that gives you an idea of where it is. Moving right along, if I can see what the next thing is. Construction. Oh, yes, speaking of construction, in that same theme still, there we go. I mentioned this last time. There was a slight change in the date, but Twinsburg Road is going to be closed. Actually, technically a very small section. So you might see this red circle. That's the area of Twinsburg Road that's going to close. So if you're coming from, from Twinsburg, oops, I'm going backwards. If you're coming from Twinsburg way over here and you're coming this way, you're going to have to cut through on Walters Road and, go around and up. If you're coming from, well, let's say over here, you're not going to be able to get through on Twinsburg Road. You're going to have to go all the way around as well. So now if you're going to some of the businesses along here, like Jackson Comfort, then you will be able to, it's local access only, but you won't be able to go all the way through. So that starts, unless there's another delay. They said that they were going to start that on Monday, August 2nd. So, today is, when I'm recording this, August 1st. I don't know when you're watching it, but construction is supposed to start on August 1st. They had preliminary said that it was going to be last Wednesday, but that didn't happen. Now there's signs posted saying it's going to be August 2nd. If they've changed that, I don't know. But anyways, this kind of puts a little bit of trouble in town getting around if you're in that area, because as you know, Highland Road is closed from Route 8 to Old 8. And that's causing a bit of a stretch for people. So bear with them, people. It seems like this project is only scheduled for a couple weeks. The Highland Road project still has several weeks to go. So that's what's going on around town construction wise. So let's talk about a new business. I've actually talked about them before because I like to know about stuff before they open. But they actually had their grand opening the other day. Premier Martial Arts. They're located in Macedonia Commons, real close to, well, you can see there's Claire's on one side. Oops, Claire's on one side and Five Below, not far from Walmart. And so they're going to have all different kind of classes for young and old, and all different types of classes. So I'm going to have more information. I'm just giving you the location right now, but you can find out more. I did do an interview. I'll also put that in the link in the description below, so you can see the owners, Veronica and Nick, talk about it. But we're also having a written piece about it as well, and we can go into more detail later. All right, still with business talk. You know, and that's pretty much a big part of the show is local businesses. I have an update for you on San Diego Taco Factory. And once again, I will have a link for you because I don't know if you've caught it, but they have a new podcast called Layers of Flavor. And we recorded episode 5 today, and it talks about something new that they're doing. So I will put a link in the description to the podcast. But basically, they're doing something new, and what this will do is actually help local restaurants, and actually not just this area. But you know, you're going to have to watch the podcast for the details. But basically, they're going to be selling some of their food items to restaurants wholesale. So you know, restaurants wouldn't have to chop up and make their own pico de gallo and pineapple mango chutney and the black beans and some of their meats. They're going to come ready for them just to warm up and add to their menu, add their vegetables, add different things to it. So this will actually cause local restaurants to rethink how they work their kitchen. Maybe they don't need so many people in the prep area, and they can actually move those people to be, you know, some of the wait staff or hostesses. This is all good news. So again, for more information, you'll be able to click on the link to listen to the podcast and hear all the details about it. And you'd be surprised how far this will reach for the wholesale part. But there's also a way for local people to get San Diego Taco Factory items as well, in larger quantities. But you know, I always like giving you a little bit of information, and you can find out more later. Okay, so I'm just going to leave this background up because it's beautiful. And I had an idea. I heard about the movie Stripes is having their 40th anniversary. Makes me feel really old because I love that movie. But even young people like that movie because it's funny. Bill Murray, hilarious. I'm sure if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. In fact, that's a fact, Jack, is one of my favorite lines from the movie. Anyways, so they're doing something special for their anniversary. And I have to confirm this, but I found an article that said it had a list of theaters that were running it on its anniversary date, August 29th, and Macedonia Cinemark was listed. They had a 3 p.m. time or a 7 p.m. time. I would think I wanted to have like, it's not really a watch party because we would actually go there, but I would like to, you know, invite Jabbering Julie friends and fans to come to the movie. I can't pay your way, but it would be a way to maybe help the theater. Maybe you wouldn't necessarily go to see this movie if we didn't have this little crowd, or maybe you'd like to go see the movie, but you don't want to go alone. So, a bunch of us can just go. So hopefully you can make it. Hopefully they're going to have it. I'll keep you posted on that. I will double check, but put a little save the date in your little calendar for August 29th. I don't know if we're going to do the 3 p.m. or 7 p.m. Maybe we'll just see what the majority wants to do, or we can have two parties. I'm probably only going to go to one, but same concept. I don't have to be at both, but it might be kind of nice for people that would like to go, but don't want to go alone. Okay, so once again, I'm going to keep this background up because it's beautiful. So I just wanted to remind everybody that if you're running for office, or somebody running for office this fall, now's the time to get the word out. We do accept political ads. We do not endorse anybody, but we do accept political ads. And we do have some exciting news. We're doing a couple different things because, we're always changing things up. We're actually Bin Treasures. If you go in there, you will be able to see a nice stack of our papers in actually a newsstand format. So that is something new. You'll be able to get them there instead of on the counter. And if there's any other businesses that would like a newspaper stack or half a stack or partial stack, let us know. We're going to be adding a few locations. We can't add a ton of them because we want to get the newspapers out in a timely manner. And if it takes us 2 weeks to deliver them, it kind of defeats the purpose. Speaking of weeks, I don't know. I need to have a drum roll for this. Anyways, that was bad. Starting in September, we're going weekly in our newspaper. So that is very big news. We've been talking about it for the longest time, and now is the time. So starting in September, advertisers won't have to necessarily worry. Well, again, I guess I should say advertisers can pick the weeks that they want. So if they still want to be in 2 weeks and not be in every week, that's fine. But if they want every week, obviously there's a discount for buying your issues in bulk. All right, so now the fun time where I talk about the contest. Again, I don't know if you saw the beginning of the show, but we usually have a contest every week where you can win a Jabbering with Julie mug filled with candy. Candy is donated by Jackson Comfort. And it has the mug of fun. Oh, I should say the location. The person that wins will pick it up at Postnet in Macedonia. In fact, I got to get last winner's mug to Postnet. So that's where you can, if you win, can pick it up. So again, the mug of fun has candy donated from Jackson Comfort, has a gift certificate from Casa D'Angelo, and has a Jackson Comfort donated a gift card to Dunkin' and Cane's. Boy, yeah, my brain just kind of like goes along and then it kind of stops. So the contest, yes. What do you have to do to attempt to win? Once again, I'm going to have you post it in the comments. And this time, if you want to try to win the mug of fun, you need to post your favorite restaurant when you were growing up. And where did you grow up? So maybe you grew up in Colorado and your favorite restaurant was Bob's Big Boy. Now, for me growing up, we didn't really go out a lot, but I do remember we used to, for Mother's Day, used to take my mom to Manners, I believe it was, which might have been like a version of Big Boy. And then later on, it somehow changed to Chinese. There was a Chinese place in Ashtabula we used to go to. Can't remember the name. Maybe one of my friends from Ashtabula can tell me. It was on Route 20. One more thing that I'm going to post in the description. Jackson Comfort is launching a school supply drive. And it's kind of late notice, but we know there's still a lot of students in town who have trouble getting their office. I keep saying office supplies. It's school supplies. So we're going to have several drop-off places around town where you can purchase school supplies and drop them off. One is actually Postnet, also Petal Place Florist, Jen Skarch. I know I'm mispronouncing her last name. I apologize. I will have a list of them for you. Also, the school district, you can drop them off at the Board of Education on Old 8. And if you can get to Jackson Comfort, you can drop them off there as well. And if we add other locations, we'll let you know. All right, well, that's it. Sorry for the trouble in the beginning. What can I say? I'm going to figure it out. Sorry for the problems. See you next week. Bye, everybody.